Hello, everyone. This is Larry Taylor. We are at the Democratic Party of Oregon Platform Convention in Salem, Oregon. This is an event that happens every 2 years, although most people don't know about it. We are here to do two things. We refresh the platform of the Democratic Party of Oregon, and we also vote on legislative agenda items that we would like the legislature to pass at their next session. We've had an influx of people, and you can see a difference this year than previous years because things are being run with much greater integrity. And I think it's because we have people involved that are watching this stuff. This is actually the second day of the event. We met last night, and that was the sort of ceremonial aspects of the convention where we approved the rules of the convention and elected convention officers. I always get excited about this stuff because it harkens back to the founding of the country, and it's the same convention processes that they used when they did the Continental Congress, the Second Continental Congress, where they wrote the current Constitution that we have. And if you read about the history of that, they follow the same processes, essentially, that we are following here. So last night, there was, even though it was a 2-hour meeting, we accomplished the passing of the acceptance of the rules of the convention and the elections of the officers. So our chair this year is Valdez Bravo, who is also the first vice chair of the Democratic Party of Oregon and one of the Bernie Sanders delegates to the convention last year. And then the vice chair of the convention is I forget her name, but she's she's from the Air Force. Valdez is from the Army, and so we were being led by former military members, which is really cool. So what happens today? Today we consider the legislative agenda items that will be proposed for the next legislature. They fall into 11 categories, and there are literally hundreds of them to be considered, so it's going to take all day to go through them. At the end of this process, we're going to end up with the 15 that are most important to Democrats, and then we will sit down, the leadership of the Democratic Party will meet with the leadership in the legislature and see what we can do about getting them passed. Tomorrow, we reconvene the plenary session where all the delegates get together and we ratify the planks of the platform. And then after the convention, we will vote on the legislative agenda items. Because of the heightened interest in politics, this is the biggest delegation to the platform convention that has occurred in decades. So everyone's here today. It's just a major love fest. I always get excited when I leave these things because it's civil discourse, and really, when Democrats argue, it's really about things on the edges, not our core values. John, is there anything I should add?
No, I'm just hoping the audio was on and you had the lever turned up on the microphone, the switch on the microphone on.
Well, I guess we'll find out. So,
stop it because I get even told we got a signal.
Okay, I'm off to the Environment Caucus. Bye.
I should have told you. I should have switched off. We'll find out. I don't even know if there was audio coming through. We have to go to live and so I'll see you soon. We will be ready for the next one.
Okay.
All right.